Hey, what's going on guys? Jason here, and in this video I will be building upon this React project that I have here. So I'll be talking about conditional rendering in React. And so right now I basically have a project where I'm just rendering out these three dog card components, you can call them. And if you want to see how I created this, you can go back and check out the last couple videos I made. And so currently I just have three dog components. They render out some information about the dog and a bark count. And so whenever you press this button bark, this count value here will be incremented. So that's the state that this dog component has. So all these dog components have some state to it. And so for the conditional rendering part, what I want to do is just something simple. So whenever the bark count gets higher than 10, I want to render out some content or a sentence saying bark count is over 10. So something like that. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oops. And so for conditional rendering, there's two main ways that you could do it. The first way is just to do an if conditional. So what I'll do is I'll create a variable and I'll call it over barking, set it equal to an empty string. Well, there we go. And then I'll do my if statement here. So if this dot state, and our state is up here, so state is bark count, which is currently 0. So if this dot state dot bark count is greater than 10, then I want to set my overbarking variable equal to bark bark count is over 10. There we go. And then I just want to add that into my JSX here so it can be rendered out. So I'll do some curly braces, and then I'll add in my overbarking variable. There we go. So if I go back and I increment this, we should see our new content here. Bark count is over 10. If I do it with this one, it should be the same, and it is. Alright, cool. So that's one way of doing conditional rendering. And now the second way, which is my preferred way, is to do conditional ternary operator. So to do that, it's just another way of doing like if-else conditionals just in one line. And so in this case, I will take my overbarking variable and I will then set it equal to my conditional. So that was this dot state dot bark count equal to 10. Alright, so there's a condition, and then after that I will need to add my truth and false values. So after that I need to do a question mark, and then the first one will be the truth value. So if this condition is true, I want to do bark count is over 10. Alright, then I'll do a colon. So the next one will be the false value. So if this condition is false, then the value will be here. So this one will be, so then we'll just have an empty string there, so we won't render out anything if it's false. And then, so yeah, my overbarking variable is there. Everything looks good. Let's go back. If I do it again, that works. And alright, cool, that works. So there's a basic example of how to do conditional rendering in your React project. So hopefully you guys found this video useful. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.